What's up everyone, this is Nimish. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to talk about Varshangal Ke Shesham today. I hope you also checked out my review of Avesham. That film was fantastic. And today we're going to talk about this other fantastic film, Varshangal Ke Shesham, directed by Vineet Srinivasan. As a Vineet Srinivasan fan, if you follow his filmography, his performances and all of that, you probably have certain expectation of what this kind of film might be based on the teaser, trailer and everything else. And on that front, this drama come feel good slice of life film delivers as it promises from the teaser and trailer. It is a tale of two friends played by Pranav Mohanlal, Dhyan Srinivasan, and basically their whole journey throughout their life from a very young age, from when they met till their very old age, and how they embark on the journey as artists to try and make it big in the film industry in Chennai. So there is definitely probably a lot of references that they might have got from their fathers, from everybody else in the Malayalam film industry that back then in the 70s, 80s had to go to Chennai, and their experiences there. So there's probably a lot of folklore, a lot of real stories in here that are deeply embedded. And for those that are closer to these stories and have heard more about them might recognize and identify them in the movie. But primarily this comes down to a tale of two friends and their journey. On that front, this movie delivers. On the Vineet Srinivasan front, it delivers. A feel-good movie, comedic elements, laugh-out-loud elements, dramatic elements, melancholy, great music, great visuals, good performances. All of that comes together in a package deal here. As we know from the trailer, there are many characters in this movie. Kalyani Priyadarshan, Ajju Varghese, Nivin Pauly, Neeraj Madhav, of course, Dhyan and Pranav, and many more that I don't want to spoil. But all these characters have their own identity in the film, their own plot points, and you'll remember them for what they have performed in the film, for what their character was. And this movie overall does deliver in a very entertaining manner, a very well-made manner, and all of that. Dhyan Srinivasan's performance is superb. I mean, just fantastic. For a lot part of the movie, he's playing an older man, and to really pull it off and to forget that it's Dhyan Srinivasan on screen, to play that mature older guy with ease, I literally just forgot that it was him for a lot of the movie. I literally thought I'm watching some older actor in there, and that to me was something else. He disappeared in the character, and hats off to him. What a superb performance by Dhyan. Nivin Pauly, you can tell that he has not lost even an ounce of talent or an ounce of timing. He has been going through a lot of flop movies and all of that, but the humor that he has delivered, the comic timing that he has delivered in this movie are absolutely fantastic. Bang on, just like the Nivin Pauly you want, the Nivin Pauly you missed, the Nivin Pauly you desire to see on screen. And there is a lot of self-deprecating humor, a lot of satirical humor. There's so much good stuff from Nivin Pauly in this film. Pranav Mohanlal delivers a very good performance. I think this is definitely something that shows that if he keeps going and he keeps doing movies, he will eventually become a very, very, very good actor. In this movie, I thought that although he was good for 75% of the movie, 25% of the parts that he played was a little confusing. I was just confused on the acting, whether it is the starting where he's singing a song and then he has these over-the-top laughters and he's trying to play slightly drunk. I didn't really enjoy the performance. And then there are certain things where he's slightly older and he's trying to say things where I didn't feel the impact of the emotion. I didn't feel any connect with that character. But the remaining 75%, when he's going through stuff, he has his ups and downs, that was delivered in a pretty natural way. So I think he does have some more experience to go until he gets to the point where we can all say, hats off to his performance. But nevertheless, a natural, straightforward, simple, entertaining performance from him. Nothing disastrous or anything of that sort. Slightly distracting in a couple scenes, but as I said, he will get there. So performance-wise, this movie does deliver on that front. What I did not also like about this movie is one thing that I thought that there were too many subplots. So there was a part of Ajju Varghese's subplot, a part of the whole Kalyani Priyadarshan plot. I didn't really feel like it was required in this film. I felt like I didn't understand why the filmmaker and the writer Vineet Srinivasan wanted those characters or those plot points in there. It felt like a little extra. It felt like it was just unnecessary. And so that for me personally did not have a connect and did not resonate well with me. One more thing that I'm seeing post the release is the fact that everyone is just focusing on how Nivin Pauly has stolen the show and all of that. And while we're all happy that Nivin Pauly's done a great sort of role in this movie, delivered comedy, and we all feel like he's back and he's going to be back and all of that, it's kind of unfair to take away all the credit from Vineet Srinivasan, Dhyan Srinivasan, and Pranav Mohanlal. They are literally the full film. That is their film. And although Nivin Pauly did a great job, I didn't feel that level of an impact that he took the whole movie away, he stole the show and all of that. No, he had a very good part to play and he did a fantastic job, but the movie still belongs to Dhyan and Pranav. They are the heart and soul of the film, and Vineet, who has made the movie with brilliant music, brilliant film screenplay, brilliant storytelling, deserves all the accolades for what the accolades are. So one more terrific film from Vineet Srinivasan. He is expanding more and more into the number of characters in his film, the story, the sort of scale it is portrayed at. And I think that eventually he'll get to a point where he's going to make one of the biggest movies of the Malayalam film industry, and he will achieve great success with that as well. So the run continues, successful run for Vineet Srinivasan, good sort of bump up for Dhyan Srinivasan as well as Pranav Mohanlal in this film. Great comeback, sort of hopeful comeback and form of Nivin Pauly we are seeing here, which goes to show with the right directors he can do wonders. But overall, I definitely enjoyed this film. Good film, great film. Love to watch it again in maybe a year or so, and eventually watch it 4 or 5 times during this lifetime, because it is a very enjoyable film with a lot of detail, a lot of good music, a lot of emotions, comedy, etc. I forgot to talk about Basil Joseph. I just remember, I was like, there is someone else in this movie. Basil also has a small part in this movie, and he has also done a great job. His comic timing and his sort of give and take with Nivin Pauly are some of the highlight comedic sequences of this film. So definitely also someone that we are seeing in almost every film these days. He's a director, actor par excellence, and he continues to deliver as one of the most entertaining actors of the industry. So great job by Basil Joseph as well. Overall, I'm going with 3 stars for Varshangal Ka Shesham. Hope you like this review. Like, comment, share, subscribe, leave your thoughts below, and keep watching for much more.